Hey, sweetheart. I can't believe you're not asleep yet. I can't believe you're not asleep yet. Let's see. Um, all right, let me see if I can figure out how to get this thing to do the sound from the Hmm. I don't guess I can do that. Okay. I think I'm just gonna go pick up all the quests here. Yeah, there's one there. Haven't played at this level in a long time. I got it at level 10 in case anybody wanted to play. Hmm. It's odd. Oh, I know what it's supposed to do. Duh. It's been a long time since I've done this part. There we go. Go upstairs and get dissed by the Dark Lord of the Sith. And I guess I need to train because I think I got like 5 levels without going into the trainer. At least 2 or 3. Yeah, it's a warrior, the dual wield warrior. I've been playing this since it launched, so I have a lot of extras that, I subscribe, so I get so many coins every month, and you got to do something with them. Marauder, yeah, Sith Marauder. Of course I did. The Bounty Hunter is probably my favorite storyline. Absolute favorite storyline. And I have an extra account. It's free to play right now, but if anybody wants to join me, I can give you those credentials. Yeah, after listening to that guy at the Grey Council, I was just like, he's like, well, if people on my side is harassing you, I need their names. I'm like, I'm not going to do that in a public forum. And then he was like, he blocked me. Like, I thought you wanted to have a discussion. No, it's all been uh, defense. I don't ever say anything unless somebody says something to me first. But I'm not calling them out on a live forum so that they can get doxxed and harassed, which is what he wanted me to do. And then he was just, and he was just beating up on Mary. It was crazy. And I read a snippet of his book, and it's not very good. Uh, this is like it sets up all the rest of the story really well. So, yeah. Yep, wrong way. Yeah, I agree, but the story is better. I like the story on the bounty hunter and the Sith or the Imperial agent. They're really good. I just don't like the gameplay on the Imperial agent. And since the Phantom Menace guild is the gameplay is a lot like the um, Andromeda, like the third person view, and so is the Scoundrel is the third person view. All right. Yeah, that's one of if you subscribe, they give you so many options, is because the they give you so many. I think I got like 20 slots for characters because you can play them so differently. I think each character class has two subclasses, and then each subclass has three skill classes that you can choose from. So, yeah, yeah, Mass Effect MMO. Yeah, that'd be fun. That'd be super fun. I've already had people asking me why my name is George BD. Did you find out what it was that Jeremy suggested it? So I did it. So yeah, Jeremy suggested on a High Council live stream that somebody make that account. So I did, and then it just blew up. I think the very next night or two, he was on Neurotic, and I used it, and he was just like fell on the floor laughing. All right. Well, I'm up here. I think I got to go scan some people. I used to have this thing memorized. Yeah, everybody does. I just wish everybody would subscribe. It'll get there though. I think that if they keep the gameplay and the story pretty much the same, but update the technology, then it'll be great. But if they start messing with the story, they're going to screw it up. You don't say no to Sith, apparently. Yeah, I believe that's because they were trying to hurry it out, and then they just never went back and fixed it. But I will say on this game, they've really kept it up to date, and they've really kept it up. I mean, they've really upped the story on this, and every content drop that they add is really good. And I really wish they fixed Andromeda too. It is. The original one is on Xbox. I have it. If you go into the store, EA still sells it, and it's on there. Hey, Ryan. Hey, I'm just getting my George BD character up. I'm actually got invited to the guild, so I created a new character. Yeah. I don't know how to do that in Streamlabs. I looked all over the place for it. Let me look again. Or StreamYard. I'm sorry, StreamYard. Let's see. Is it under cam mic? Settings. Okay, unshare the screen. Okay. Reshape it. You mean underneath here? Yeah. Share the screen. Share audio checkbox on the next window. Ah, I see, I see, I see. There we go. Let me turn it up. Can y'all hear it now? Hmm. A little funky.
There's no emotion. There's peace. There's no ignorance. There's knowledge. The Jedi Code will guide me.
I take it you're the Jedi who was...
Orion Dorges. I'm a Jedi. Even here. Even on Korriban.
Yeah, like I was telling Soul Assassin,
Here.
I've been subscribed to this since it started, so I have a lot of extras.
I'm here to get you home, if you play your cards right.
And I'm to trust you. The word of a Sith. I don't understand.
Probably mixing it up. I usually
Why are
do.
we talking in circles? What's wrong
You
with
know,
me?
I just whatever hits me at the time because I played these things so long that
The Inquisitors are messing with your
that
mind.
I've
They'll
done
prompt you
a
full of
lot of different
lies.
I
permutations.
suspected as much. It's so hard to think straight. There's no passion. There's serenity. There's no chaos.
Like I said, I have two
Jedi Code
accounts,
will guide
so
me. I can focus. If you want to help me escape, I'll need my belongings, my lightsaber, my comlink. Before I was captured, the Sith chased me into the tomb of Tulak Horde. I hid my belongings inside an urn to lighten my load. That is where you'll need to go.
hey Ryan, did you catch any of that gray order crap that Mary got herself roped into? Or gray order? I think it's gray order. Love how these guys bow every time you come by. No, I mean, I just went in there and said, "Hey, dude, you got the wrong thing going. What we're doing is we're just defending ourselves. People on your side attack us all the time too." And he's like, "I want names." I'm like, "I'm not going to give you names on an open forum. Invite people to get doxxed and harassed." You know? He's like, "Well, if you're not willing to tell me," I'm like, "Why would I do that?" And then he blocked my chat. Like, okay, whatever. So I thought I'd come and kill some shit. Thanks for dropping by, Ron. I really appreciate it. It's a slow night at work, so I'm lucky. I might as well pick these up. Now, I will say, Soul Assassin, that this game has gotten much, much easier than it was when I first started. Much easier. Yeah, there is, but let me go. I don't have to find one because I have it in my collections, but I don't know why it always duplicates that. All right. But it's like, wow, you gotta run everywhere and all that good stuff. But yeah, they really do. They take real good care of it. The team.
Stole weapons from the academy. Fled into this tomb. They reprogrammed the mining droids. Without those droids, the slaves won't survive. Tried to take them down myself. Didn't work out. Destroy enough rogue droids, and the slaves will die. Teach them not to cross the Sith.
Yeah, so yeah, Ron helps me out all the time. He knows I'm new to this stuff. So yeah, and they really did. The team that handles this is the only team out of Austin. And they were they wanted them to work on Anthem before it came out, but they didn't get a chance to work on it. And of course they screwed that all up anyway. Yeah. I thought there's a lot of people playing tonight. But I also played the old Sony version of this game. Oh yeah, I bought my Xbox One X with Anthem, and I'm like, you guys need to refund me about half my money because it was junk. It's still junk. It's almost a year later. It's still junk. They haven't done anything with it, as far as I know. Yeah, when they first came out with this game, you couldn't do this by yourself. Oh, are they? I didn't know that. I looked to see who was live a while ago, and I didn't see anybody. And only two people in the guild. I don't know who that is. Oh, go up here. I don't think they are because I think they're all in the guild and they're. Let's see. Yeah, I think they're all offline. But I sent the invite out on Twitter, so I mean, I told anybody who wanted to join me. Yeah, no shit, right? That looked awesome. I think the graphics of them of the way they fight are really good too. Is it rain? That's the. Yeah, the gameplay I saw was sick for that game. Let's see. Go on, swore there was. Oh, that's one. Yeah, I know, right? I love Darth Maul. That's why, like, my son will um, make a Zabrak character, and then he'll name it something similar to that. Because you can use special characters in this game in your name, like apostrophes and stuff. Yes, get the hell out of here. Can't wait till I get my new computer. It's going to look so much better. Can't do that one without a healer. Yeah. Yeah, I really want them to as well. They need to bring all those guys back from that Project 1313. Ooh. And I don't know if they still do it this way, but the reason I have all these is because I've completed all these character story missions. So I usually will level my character all the way up to end game, play a little bit of end game, and then I'll start a new character. Or I'll level 3 or 4 up at the same time. Alright. That's the wrong place. Back up here. Yeah, I got a Ryzen 7. Yeah. Yeah, I got a Ryzen 7 and 64 gigs of RAM, 1 terabyte SSD, 2 terabyte, 7200 RPM, Super 2070, 8 gig. So yeah, it should. This one's an i7 with 965M, and it plays everything fine, but ripping videos, it takes forever. Oh yeah, I've played all the way through them. The newest one I haven't done, but I love the Revan one. I think they did a good job with it. People were upset when they first did it because they kind of made him one thing, but it enhanced the lore, I believe, because it made him uh, at the end of your missions on that, it makes him split apart, and his dark side and his light side are two different beings, which makes sense because that's what happened with Darth Vader, supposedly. I have white lightsabers for my good guys. And that's the great thing about this. If you loved Knights of the Old Republic, I mean, it's the same places, just more enhanced. It's really great. Yeah, I don't want to do that yet. Those guys are tough. Well, my son wants them to make a KOTOR movie, but he wants, um, what's his name? Man, I'm having a hard time with names today. He wants um, John Wick. Wants him to play him. So I think that's actually a very good idea. I think he would make a great Revan. Damn it. What's up here? I played this game so many times. Oh, damn it. You get sucked into more of that. Yep. But yeah, if they could get yeah, the game all they need is a game. They don't need to do it. But he really thinks Keanu Reeves would make a great. I almost lost it there. But I don't want to see stuff like this on Disney Plus. I really don't. Yeah, my son he thinks that Keanu Reeves is the guy who's going to do all this. I went there. It wasn't there. What's up here? I gotta kill some more droids anyway. Yeah, absolutely. Who knows? Maybe they can de-age everything. Yeah, Christian Bale would have made a good one. There it is. Oh, sorry. This basically tells me that they stole everything out of there and I gotta kill everybody to find it. I was trying not to kill them all earlier. Yeah, see, I got one there. Yeah, I usually it's usually when I'm doing the dungeons where I usually screw up and die. But I've heard they made those a lot easier as well. And I'll just need his lightsaber now. Boom, alright, I got that. I gotta kill one more droid. And then I'm done. Yeah, yeah. It would either have to be a multi-series movie or like you said, a pretty big mini-series. There's just so much in there, and I'm afraid of what they would cut out. And I don't think they ever really seriously thought about making Revan a woman. Yeah, because you have to go into their backstories. You know, if you're telling it in a movie and it's not from your internal knowledge, they're gonna have to do that. The heck is another droid? I need another droid. There it is. And they have fast travel, so I don't have to run all the way back. Let's see.
Do you require medical attention? Be well.
And those are the heroic missions. Just gotta go upstairs. Oh yeah, yeah. And I also like uh, Bendo. I like the that's where the whole concept of Gray Jedi started. Actually, was Jolie Bendo.
Step forward. It is time we judge the purity of your overseer's blood. Time we know how much of the ancients survive in their veins.
Of course. Whatever you say.
You make a mockery of the source of your own power. Pathetic. The holocron, it glows white. So little Sith blood in all of the Academy. And only one of the overseers wears the red marks. This is shameful. I will bring this to the
Yeah,
attention of the
like
Council.
Bendo. My
Maybe
favorite EU characters
the
though is
Sith
Corran
will
Horn.
survive.
I love Corran Horn. Maybe it's because I'm partial to iJedi and it's from first person, so you got in his head a lot more than you do some of the other characters.
You must be terrified that the true Sith might become extinct.
I fear for the Sith as a whole, and I would honor the ancestors who gave me strength. You have served well. It is too late for me to alter your training, but in the future, perhaps acolytes will kneel at the feet of the pure-blooded.
Can't remember if blue is better or not. I kind of like those better. Match better. Okay, move on. Yeah, I just got the second comic. I'm trying to find a secondhand version of the first omnibus because um, they want a lot of money for it, and I really don't want to give that to Disney. Let me go back down here. Turn that in. Get rid of this Jedi. Room.
I know you. We talked before. My head's clearer now, Seth. It's all here. The comlink, my lightsaber, everything I hid. You're going through with it. With all this, once the guards change shifts, I think I can slip out of the academy. But what about you? You be okay?
I'm gonna go to Half Price Books this weekend or next weekend. Is like maybe not next weekend, but Friday morning or something before I work. Because I don't work until 8 o'clock at night on Fridays. So
Korriban is my home, Jedi filth. I fear nothing here.
I should have remembered that. I apologize for my concern. I still don't understand why you're doing this, but I thank you.
yeah, I'm working right now. I'm just watching servers.
I think it's time that I be going.
As you say, Seth. Thank you again. I'm sorry the Empire took you in instead of the Jedi. If things had been different, maybe you could have been part of the Order.
Yeah, we have about 10 Half Price Books within 40 miles of this place, so it won't be that big a deal.
So the Jedi is preparing his escape. You did well. Not perfectly, but I have confidence the operation will succeed. Our business is concluded. I will make note of your assistance in my report.
I don't need your praise.
No, I imagine you don't. Take these tokens as payment for your service, and know that no Jedi can threaten Korriban. Now go.
I love how everybody on this side of it is so arrogant. This is great. Let's see. Yeah, that looks better. All right. I guess go upstairs and get yelled at. Controls are a little touchy streaming. Man, I can't wait till I get the computer.
You did it, didn't you?
Yep, this is the
You got the
way.
shards from the tomb, and you're on your way back to Lord Barris.
I didn't even break a sweat.
That's all I needed to hear.
Yeah.
Stop! I'm sorry. I made a mistake. I
He
tried
is
to help
pretty
you. There were
intimidating.
just too many Chirac. I barely escaped. I figured better to ambush you and take your shards. I see that's just as futile. Vemran is already inside with Barris. All the other acolytes died. You were my only chance. Now, I'm doomed. I'll never become Sith. Unless I return with the shards, Barris will have me killed.
I'll save Barris the trouble of listening to your whimpering. Die!
The prodigal supplicant returns, and with all the shards from the tomb of Tulak Hord. Superb. It seems your hopes have been dashed, Vemran.
Yeah.
Appearances can be deceptive.
Excuse Vemran, supplicant. He didn't take kindly to turning those young acolytes on him, even though they were only untrained novices.
He should thank me. Novices or not, I bet he had his hands.
The tension is thick between you two, a great source of emotion to feed on. I wonder what will happen when it boils over. You both stand on the precipice of becoming Sith. But only one of you will have the opportunity to claim a special lightsaber and serve as my apprentice. I thought it would be you, Vemran, but I've changed my mind.
What? I've done everything you've asked. Better than any of the others.
He sounds like that guy from Collider. I did everything they wanted and I couldn't get into the park for free.
This is as it should be. Get used to being in my shadow.
Today, Vemran is every bit your equal. But the Force is stronger with you, Acolyte. There is a power sleeping within you. It was a simple decision. Now, Vemran, go wait in my antechamber for your instructions. This instant. Now, I hope you fathom how fortunate you are to be singled out. If you become my apprentice, the galaxy will bend before you.
I can't wait to start killing.
The lightsaber you will seek is old and powerful. It is housed in a forbidden cavern in the tomb of Nagasado, where few Sith have ever set foot. Almost no one knows how to
Yeah,
find
Mara's in
it.
this too. He's great.
But there is a Twi'lek in the holding pens who was caught breaking in there. I hear she is quite willful. Take her and make her show you the entrance to the forbidden cave.
That sounds like fun. I will enjoy bending her to my will.
Yes, dominate her as you see fit.
Yeah, Harloff.
Other acolytes seeking
Sounded just
complete
like
lab
him.
trials are sent to the tomb, where
Oh,
Academy
does he
officials
still have
await
his
judgment.
job?
They will try to murder you. This test will determine if you become Sith. So bolster yourself. To set foot in the tomb of Naga Sadao is to breathe in death itself.
Gloves, gloves, gloves. Hmm. You always want your area effect stuff to be more powerful. Uh, I might check him out if he's not, because he used to be really good. Since he's not associated with them anymore, I wonder if he's still shilling.
Ah, approach. I've heard rumors of your exploits in the tombs. You follow in the footsteps of failed apprentices, ones sent to slay renegades and crack the shells of armored droids. You fear.
You see it correctly.
The mining droids not only protected the slaves who subverted their program, but threatened to
I bet it
overthrow the
was.
tombs of the
Was he
Sith.
like getting those cards and
You've
shit?
been
Oh my god.
and for succeeding where others died, you will be rewarded.
He didn't give me anything. Money. And then there's two side quests here that are a big pain in the ass. Oh, I gotta go get the Twi'lek so she can heal my ass. Oh, that scissor punch thing that didn't even show up at, like, fucked up, man. Oh, Razor Fist.
These new recruits are worthless. Braggarts, children, slaves. Not even a pureblood among them.
Sith blood's not everything. Hope trained the slightest.
Ouch! Give it a rest, will ya?
I'm getting my fill of fun while I still can, slave. As if on cue, look who's back. Word is you might become Lord Barris's apprentice. Nice work if you can get it. So, I hear you'll be relieving me of this Twi'lek. She's a pain in the neck.
Ha! Who's a pain in the neck? I'm the one wearing a shock collar.
Huh. Consider that a going away present, Twi'lek. Seems you might be useful to something after all. This bruiser is taking you into the tomb where we caught you.
None of you can figure out how to activate the tomb statues to open the Forbidden Cavern, huh? You got some kind of business in that secret Sith chamber, do you?
Yes, and I'd appreciate your help.
Don't bother being pleasant. Here, kid, take the shot control collar. I'll set it to a high level. Use it enough, she'll show you the back door to her mother's house.
I suppose I can play tomb tour guide. A lot of work went into cracking that nut, but I did it once. I can do it again. So we're clear. I'm officially on strike when it comes to domestic duties.
Let's give this higher setting a test run.
Okay, that's worse. Stop!
Yeah, she is.
I'll take
I always take the color off at the first
Just lead the way.
cantina, because if you don't, she doesn't do what you need her to do. She lets you die. She won't heal you. I didn't come on. Let's see. Yeah, evidently all the companions heal now. Used to, you had to wait till you got a healer companion. Hey man, what's going on? Just I got tired of that gray council crap. I point out that his argument was flawed and he blocked me. Alright, let's get out of here. Go do the heroics first. Poor Mary, he wouldn't let her get a word in edgewise. And then he kept going, hey, I told him, hey, your side does just as much. And most of the time we're just defending ourselves. You got the name somebody. I'm like, I'm not going to do that on a live forum. You know, they'll get harassed and doxxed. I'm not doing that. And then he just blocked my chat. So, yep, he lost a sub. I was trying to give him a shot. Okay. This used to be you had to have a full group to do these. Oh yeah, your name was brought up. Said that basically every time we said that they had done just the same kind of crap as some of the people in the Phantom Menace, there's bad actors anywhere. He basically said that we were liars. I think he called you and CJH a liar or something. I don't know. I'm like, if you want to discuss this and who has done what offline, that's fine, but I'm not doing it on an open forum. I had to also leave before I said something I regretted and pissed PJ and them off. Oh, he was just a big baby whining. oh, y'all did this and y'all did that. Every time I've ever seen anybody say anything harsh about anybody else, it's in defense of something that somebody posted. Like they attack Mara Jade all the time. They attack. Hell, I just made a comment about. Uh, I think it was the coder thing, or no, somebody made a comment to me about how we should be thanking KK for all the stuff she did. And I was like, dude, everything you just listed, the only good thing is going to be Clone Wars Season 7, maybe. And KK had nothing to do with that. It was already almost done. And then after that, I said, and you included Kenobi on there. And it just so happens she screwed that up too. So, maybe they should find somebody else. And he called me a clown. I'm like, okay, are you going to call me stupid head next? How childish can you be? If you want to debate, debate. But they don't want to hear that stuff. Yeah, I know. But I also feel like if he's going to call people out on a public forum like his stream, he should be prepared for that kind of thing. I know, right? Yeah, sometimes if I like or just comment with a GIF on one of her posts, they start attacking me too. So it's all the same. All right, let's go do this other one. Yeah. This one is the easy one.
Nobody better mess with us now.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Let's see what we got. Hmm. Yeah, that looks good. All right. Yeah, that was tough. And I didn't have the internet back then to be able to look that shit up.
Acolyte, may I speak to you for a moment?
Sure, why not, Sentry? Go ahead.
Thank
Good
you.
night, sir. Thanks for
I'm
dropping
monitoring
in.
the
I
Jordan
appreciate it.
embassy. There was another acolyte not long ago who entered
Yeah.
that tomb and did not come back. He died in there.
Death is a way of life.
That seems even more true on Korriban, I'm afraid. The acolyte who went in there, he was a good sort, friendly and talkative. He said he was entering the tomb to prove himself to his father. I just thought it would be nice if somebody took his body back and told his father he didn't make it.
Yes, the father should be told that his son has fallen.
I'd never survive in there. And even if I did, I wouldn't be allowed to see his father. He is a Dark Honor Guard stationed in the Academy. None but Sith can ever set foot on the sacred ground where he stands watch. But you could find the body and bring it to his father. Please do this and honor the fallen.
I wonder why she has raccoon eyes.
This Dark Honor Guard better make it worth my while.
Thank you so much. If you find the Acolyte's remains inside the tomb, let me know. I can tell you where to find his father in the Academy. Good luck.
Where the hell did she go? Yeah.
What are you supposed to be? One of the overseers abandoned you. You must want revenge.
I keep clicking off because I gotta click on my servers. So bear with me. Okay.
What do you mean, stronger?
Maru gelgest mahtekis kiki jammis elimolma. Jesni supa halli fornisjensies norgihas.
I'm interested in helping.
Akroedzie sedane. Zakiel fafaki jesni. Zotargie se martosi ladiek.
Get out of my sight before I kill you.
Jeshi, jetful, habi, jetubus fe, esoleste holohipia. Dwe je hanjusti le focus, rozide lamastia.
The reward better be worth my while.
Omni is ocean or hot basmer. Ha, folk in the east time trembles,
They had to have a game developer come up with a language that sounded, well, all right, now we gotta leave and come back. I'm good.
You found him.
What do we move on to now?
His father was Naaman Fall. As I said before, he's one of the Dark Army
I know,
of the
right?
Academy. If you take
Those,
the acolytes
those guys are smarter than I am.
I'm sure he'll be grateful.
I suppose it's always good to make powerful friends.
You can find the acolyte's father outside the chamber of the Dark Council. That's where he stands guard.
Oh, good. Yeah, over here. No, it turned around in here.
What do you want? I'm training slaves to feed the beasts, and I don't have time to chat.
Your name, now.
I am Overseer Prythor. If you have business with me, I'd know what it is.
I'm here about a scavenger that escaped the academy. A creature called
Seirun? You know of Seirun? That creature was close to me when I was an acolyte. It helped me survive my trials. It traveled places I couldn't, told me everything it heard and saw. It had been living off vermin before I came along. I figured out a way to make it healthier, stronger. Seirun's special meal.
What is Seirun exactly? I've never seen anything like it.
Its people come from the planet Bis, but it's lived on Korriban as long as anyone can remember. Seirun never knew exactly what I fed it. Its meals weren't just beast fodder. Seirun ate the corpses of the Academy's failures, the bones and blood of dead acolytes. Feeding on their energy after death, it grew exponentially more powerful with every meal, became strong in the dark side.
That has fiasco written all over it.
Pity
pity I didn't have your insight at the time. When I saw how twisted SWtoR was becoming, I sensed destroying it seemed impossible. It could heal any injury it suffered. I hoped it would find a new home somewhere. But it seems we must act more decisively.
We could. Or I could give it the meal it wants.
Aid SWtoR and it will turn on us. One more taste of power and it will begin hunting acolytes. I can't allow that. Together, we must poison SWtoR. Before I sent SWtoR away, I developed a
SWtoR helped you. It adored you. How can you be so ungrateful?
If I thought I could keep that thing, I would. I tried, but SWtoR isn't what it used to be. Poisoning it would be merciful. If we do this, SWtoR won't survive much longer. It will hide as best it can and slowly starve. But the alternative is to let it become a living horror.
Yeah, I doubt it. They don't usually let them have residuals.
SWtoR needs to become strong. It needs its food.
SWtoR's not loyal to the Sith, not to me, and certainly not loyal to you. But I have a degree of loyalty to the creature. If this is what you insist on doing, I'll give you what SWtoR wants.
We can learn something from its strength. It's strong in the dark side.
Perhaps. This should be what you need. Feed it to SWtoR, and the creature will have the strength it desires. Let's hope we're not making a mistake.
Okay. Now I gotta go upstairs.
Later.
Let me move it. It's a glitch that happens sometimes when you use your bike. It makes her disappear. There we go. Yeah, right. It'd be whining in 5 seconds.
You don't belong here. You stand before the chamber of the Dark Council, but you are not on official business. You will leave now.
Wow, this looks like a nice place to hang out all day. How do I land your job?
You kill more people than you ever knew were alive. And when you are done, you... I sense. You are carrying my son's remains. He was such a weak boy. He shames me in death as he shamed me in
Yeah, they
life.
probably killed themselves in that first scene.
I could not leave my post. Honor forbade it. Still, I would like to know what happened in there.
Of course. Ask away, my lord.
Your deference does you credit. Now tell me, where did you find his body? Did my pathetic son even make it past the first steps? In the end, was he Sith?
He died right at the entrance of the tomb. Pathetic indeed.
Of course he did. Every moment of his life existed only to mock me.
It's like my father.
To rid me of my shame and to focus my anger. But you have done me a service, and such deeds should be repaid. You have brought me pain and torment. I will return the favor. My son sought a relic I placed in the base of a cracked statue, deep in the tomb. This crystal will release it. Now go.
Shit. No, Dad used to give me help because they all work in construction with their hands, and I was a reader. I was into school. So if you notice this right here, the level cap on this planet is 10. So they just basically downgraded you to 10 because originally it took you had to get through this and part of Drummond Cost to be level 10. They upped the experience, I think.
Krythor gave me what I needed. Now take your food, you monster.
Yeah, it used to be.
Thank you. Now grow stronger and feast on the meat of acolytes. Many more will come to these caves.
I thought he was supposed to give me something. Oh, well. Yeah, that would be awesome. I'm actually in the process of reading that series right now. Yeah, yeah, I believe so.
Nobody better mess with us now.
Yeah, it is.
Hey, this is it. The secret entrance to the hidden cavern is in here. Just let me get my bearings.
Take your time, slave. Just have the entrance uncovered by the time I've finished killing your new master.
Can't say I'm surprised to see you, Vemren. You're remarkably predictable.
My passions run deeper than yours. I am the true
Yeah, he does the
king
same
of
thing every time I
Sith.
play this game.
My legacy has suffered long enough. After today, you will be forgotten. It ends here and now.
All that hurts.
Yeah.
Becoming Barris's apprentice was my destiny. Did I come this far and overcome such adversity, only to be proven unworthy?
I've waited a long time to put you in your place. Consider this. Killing you was easy.
Then do it. Finish me.
Wow, nice work.
Just find the forbidden cavern.
I already have. See, the secret entrance is right here. You're welcome.
Bite that tongue of yours, slave.
Consider it bitten.
Yeah, I know, right? Well, and if you play a guy, she's your love interest, basically. I think they even made it to where you can do that as a female and have same sex scenarios. I know on the light side they do. Yeah, I remember hearing it was kind of a controversial thing when they first did it. But there is an option in on I think it's the Republic Commando where you can where you're looking for medicine that somebody stole and they stole it for their kids, and you say something like, uh, "Give it up or the kid dies" or something like that on the good side. So no shit, right? The Great Hunt, man, that's a great story. Oh yeah. Earliest scratch. Earliest scratch. All right. Well, let's see it. Turn this in. I'm done with this planet. Yeah, I'm gonna collect all that shit, but I'm gonna have to just make 4A's to half price because they fuck up that Kenobi series. I canceled it. You know, just cancel Disney Plus because they need to know that they're fucking it up.
This place is a pain in the go. This one has got to be the scariest.
You murderer! My
Yeah,
father
I know,
was a
right?
staunch traditionalist, and he was especially hard on me. But he's my
That
son.
Mandalorian season series should have been 26 episodes if they were going to be 40 minutes.
I wasn't worried about the consequences.
And you don't deny it. You killed him.
How else would I have his ring? See?
I'm going to rip that ring from your steaming corpse.
I'm going to add your ring to the collection.
You'll rue the day you took his life. Attack!
All that
No, she's so pathetic she didn't even have a ring. It felt like Star Wars, I'll give it that. But they introduced that Baby Yoda thing. My wife loves it, but
I am beside myself.
the more I think about it, the more it pisses me off because I know the only reason it's in there is to justify Rey.
And claim the ancient lightsaber. Then
Or
he is not in my chamber.
they took the opportunity to use it to justify her.
To stop you and claim the ancient weapon as his own.
He tried and failed. Vemrin was nothing if not consistent.
Bravo! I see you may indeed become one of the strongest Sith in the galaxy. Your trials are over. You are now my apprentice.
I'm your humble servant, Master. I bow before you.
Rise, my
Yeah.
apprentice. This is
So yeah, so season 2 doesn't offer me enough to want to go back.
shall strike fear into the Empire's enemies. I must convene with the Emperor.
You know, the only new content they're gonna have is woke Marvel.
This shuttle
So,
bus will take you to Drummond
and new content anyway.
As you decree, my lord.
Take the Twi'lek slave as my gift. Do with her as you wish. If she'll be of use, by all means take her with you to Drummond Cross.
Mm. Yeah. Let's leave her like she is. Yeah, I know, right? If all they're going to offer me is Cassian Andor, a character I have absolutely no interest in whatsoever, because he's dead, then there's no reason for me to have it. Everything good I want to watch on Disney for myself is I've already got it on DVD. And I certainly don't want to watch the 2 Star Wars movies I don't have on DVD because they're shit. I mean, Ron did a video the other day of this writer who wants to kill off EU characters. Yeah, I know. Especially The Last Jedi. I think Ryan tried to salvage it, or JJ tried to salvage it, but Ryan just screwed it up too bad. Although I'm not real, I'm not real happy with JJ either. Well, let's see, how long has it been? I think it's almost been 2 hours. Let's do something else. Oh shit. This will put me up to 15. Pretty sure. Yeah, I know, right? I wouldn't put it past them though. I would not put it past them. And it's like Brie Larson. If she has a good director who can tell her to shut the fuck up, she's a decent actress. But they're not willing to do that. I guess not. You don't have to do it this way. You just got to right click on it. But... I hope so. I hope she has gone far before then.
This is great, thanks. Wow, I love it. No one
Bunch of...
can mess with us now.
Please use all products only as intended.
Mm.
Be well.
Thanks for the thought. This is great, thanks.
All right, now we can go. Yeah, I'm gonna get it to the fleet, and then I'm going to have to go because I got a server I got to reboot and probably update. Maybe she is a fan. If she is, she's a fan of the wrong part of it. The cutscenes in this thing is so fun. I love them. I'm fortunate because I have gigabit internet, so I'm getting about 980 down right now, and that's with the kid playing WoW, I think. I can't. Oh, come on here. Yeah, yeah. I need to watch some of that. Mhm. All right, I'm gonna go to the cantina area, and I'm going to get some work done. You know, that's really cool to hear that music as you're running and see that the Phantom Menace is right under that name. Kind of like that. Well, all right, man. Thanks for staying with me for so long. Eh, people dropped in. I was really appreciative. I realize it's like 2 o'clock in the morning, so you know how that goes. Anyway, you have a great day. Okay.